we're here at, yes, this cute little place called the Voyage Recoleta Hostel in the Recoleta district. First, we need to get some money because we don't have any local cash. Although the credit card we used wasn't too bad.
The conversion rate on the credit card.
Conversion rate wasn't bad, but I mean, even if it was bad, we're still about a pretty good percentage inflation-wise, better than Argentina. So some places only take cash, yeah, since we're in a big city. Card might be accepted. Cash is usually king. We have to find cash later. Florida, maybe Florida Street, Cambios, or if we can find it somewhere close, it would be cool too.
It's raining.
It is raining. It is cooler than we expected. Light drizzle. It's not cooler than we expected, but we're down here in the winter time, whereas it's summer in the United States. So
it's in the 50s.
It's in the 50s. Yeah. It's pretty nice actually, because we left 92-degree Florida weather for down here, which is 50s. It's much better. So on our first outing of the day, we've already made a wrong turn and went the wrong way. But here we are out looking for money. And within 1 block of our hostel, we got lost. So this should be an interesting trip. But we're not going to Florida Street to change money at the Cambios. We're going to a place around from the hotel that recommended it. So I did hear some reports that Florida Street can be sketchy at times. So probably a better option for us. Being our first day, closer, and we don't speak any Spanish really. So, typical gringo tourists, not knowing the language of the country. Sabbatical, we are not. That guy is awesome. If you ever watch his channel, Sabbatical, he like speaks every language, or at least enough of it to get around and talk to people, which is really cool. Not us. All right, so we made it back finally from the exchange place for $400 US. We ended up getting, I think the exchange rate was 1,180 to $1. So our 300 got us these stacks of cash. We might look flush with cash, but it's really not that much because half of this is going to go to the hotel. For the hotel for the several days we're going to be here, and then the cab ride. We got over here.
For the hotel and the cab, it's $219.
That's not 200. That's like 200,000.
219,000.
Right there. So I don't know what that comes out to, like $40 a night.
Yes.
Which is again why we like hostels. They tend to be cheaper. There tend to be more people that are out doing things. There we go. We're flush with cash for a little bit. Let's go out and see the town. All right, try 2. We're heading to the famous library. So, what's the name of the library? Do you know offhand?
I don't know offhand.
Okay, so it's like 3 or 4 blocks away from the hostel, so it's not a long walk, 22 minutes. So we're gonna just walk there. We're pretty cool down here. It's a couple of shops, basically everything you need. Not like the United States where there's a big superstore. Here it's the little mom and pop places, which is probably really good for the local people, instead of a big Walmart, Target, Sam's, all the other big box stores.
So we've made it to our first stop here. That is Ateneo Gran Splendia, which is a theater that was converted. It was opened in 1919 and has now been converted into a library.
Yeah, so they also have, if you can see down there, they have a bookstore and fine dining cafe over there where the theater stage is. But this is a pretty popular place to come to, I believe, when you come to Argentina. So.
It's on all the tourist maps. Oh, there comes the lights on in the city. The city lights are coming on the stage.
So the city lights are coming on the stage? Oh, because they turned down the lights and then they turned on the city lights. That's cool. It's supposed to be like dining at night, maybe? Look at that picture. For all of you watching from Florida, specifically Tampa, where I am, look at that. 813 is in the house. We are here. Music. And down on the bottom level. Looks like kid stuff too. Junior. Wow, they actually have vinyl records. You don't see that too much.
Coldplay.
It's like this real classic.
Coldplay.
Insane in the membrane.
Insane.
I'm insane, I got no brain. Got your standard CDs. Cane picante. Poquito. Uno.
The carne picante.
Our first kind of street food. Pretty cool. Thank you. 75 cents or so. So taste it. Is it good? Not bad? Okay.
Well, I haven't got too much. It's just pastry right now. You'll get to taste it.
Yeah, very good.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Delicioso.
That's actually really good. And it's within our budget, so. Where are we heading to now? We're going to the actual theater this time. So, a little snack on our way to the theater. Should be about 22 minutes away. Let's go. Vamos.
Vamos.
So here we are at the, what is it called?
Teatro
Cologne. It is a theater.
where they have ballets, music.
Music, what else? Anything a theater might have? And we're gonna go inside and check it out. What's in there? Do we know? We're gonna find out. We don't know. Okay, let's go. I'm assuming this is gonna be the entrance over this way, right?
Visitor and guided tours. Put the phone
Where'd you put it?
in the back pocket.
Okay, Susie, we don't put phones in back pockets here. We put them in secure places. Retraining a little bit. So here we are. The theater didn't work out. We'll come back tomorrow at 11. We already got our tickets. It was $18 each. It's about $32. So $36. So as you can see behind us right now, there is the Obelisco right there. We're gonna head to that now. It's a short walk right down the street. Shouldn't take too long for us to get there. I gotta tell you, it's a pretty nice city. I like it.
Yes, and you're not one for traveling to like large cities. We normally avoid large cities, and I have a hard time getting him to go to large cities.
Yeah, it's not my thing. I'm more of a nature guy. But it's not been too bad so far. I mean, we feel safe. There's no issues out here.
It's
Clean. Had no problems with that. No homeless people if you're from one of America's biggest cities. We don't see any homeless people down here so far.
Not yet.
Not yet, which is good. That's nice.
The obelisk here in Buenos Aires is an emblem kind of similar to our Statue of Liberty in New York or the Eiffel Tower in Paris.
Right. So it was just built in 1936 to commemorate the fourth centennial of the original raising of the Argentinian flag here. So it's a very prominent place in Argentina to come visit when you're here. After this, we're going to go down there towards the street and go to the, what's it called, the Buenos Aires sign? The Buenos Aires sign down there. So we're going to go check that out next. We're kind of online here to see the BA. I'm not sure if we're going to wait in line because I don't particularly like lines. And it's a pretty long line, as you can see there. So we're going to get a selfie and then we're going to move on out. So we didn't make it to Florida Avenue or Florida Street. Hearing everyone say cambio. We got our money done already, but just kind of wanted to come down this way and show everyone what it's like down here. Some street vendors in the street. It's pretty cool. Want some fruit? We got some fruit there. Time to walk. Some street vendors, so look at all this. Any little items you might want from the street vendor? They did have some warm looking stuff earlier. Nike jackets.
Under Armour.
So there you go. That is Florida Avenue, at least the part we were on. Very exciting. We got some food there too because we're both kind of hungry. Some more empanadas. I think they're even cheaper, weren't they? How much?
Yeah, 13,000 mil. So which is about, for two, so which is about 70 cents.
70 cents, so last night was like 75, so a little bit better deal there. But we're going to head to a cathedral now, which should be
To the right.
right around here to the right. That is our next stop. is this behind us?
We're in the
Walk
Plaza,
forward.
Plaza de Mayo. It is the central right here, representing the independence of Argentina in 1810.
Behind us here is what?
The Casa Rosada, which pink house. So what I read was that the two opposing political parties, one was white and one was red, and they
The combination of colors makes pink, and that's why they call it the pink house. We have a white house, and they have a pink house. It's just the way it is. Behind us over here, there's a lot of law enforcement. I don't know if you can see them back there, but there is a huge presence of law enforcement in this city. Or they're waiting for some type of marche, which is a political thing. But behind us is a little memorial to the Falklands War, or Davis. Back in 1992, Argentina and England went to war with these two islands off the coast of Argentina. The British, UK, they essentially won that conflict and kept the islands, but it was about a 10-week, I'm not sure if it was a declared war or undeclared war, but this is probably one of the many memorials to that Falklands Island War that are here in Argentina. I'm looking for the D line in the subway now to get us back to our hostel. I'm not a big fan of subways. I've had problems on them before. Hopefully, D down. We're going deep in the bowels of Buenos Aires to take this subway. That's where we need to get on the thing. Sube. Sube. S-U-B-A. She doesn't know. It says it right there. Sube.
Sube. Oh yeah, Sube.
Sube. That's what you said. Anyway.
Subway.
Anyway, we're going to use the cashier. We tried the little vending machine and it didn't quite work. So, hopefully it'll speak some English. So our first attempt at getting a Sube card was a failure. Went all the way down there and ended up not having any down there. And we had to come back up here and no one seems to have one. So it'd be an adventure just to find a ticket or thing to get on the subway. It might be a welcome back home. Look, we got the elusive Sube card.
From a tourist.
From a tourist booth. But we're gonna have to D-line down. So we're gonna go down here. So it's like $880 for the card, and you pay the lady downstairs, and they put money on the card for us, like a debit card. Subway was a little crowded, but not too bad. Luckily, we had some people that understood some English, and were able to tell us which side of the train to get off of.
We didn't have to cross.
We didn't have to cross like 6 people and be like, excuse me.
It's actually Catholic church.
All right, here's our next stop, where Susie's not going to tell us where we are, because we're at the what?
Basilica.
Basilica. That's all you have to say. Here we are at the next spot. Where is it?
We are at the Why'd you